you were diagnosed as HIV positive
Yes.
in 1998.
Yes.
How did you feel when you were told that you and your son were HIV positive?
It was very painful, but that time my husband is already dead. I have no one to accuse. And I just want to come openly to tell the community that I'm HIV positive. That time I have 4 children, 1 girl and 3 boys. And my firstborn died in 2010. He left a small child girl. And now I have 3 children, boys, and my sister child and my young sister. My uncle came to my house in the evening to put fire to my house. He want me to die. He want to my property. So I came through the window with my children. It was very painful to me. And some people was denying me, my families and my friend, and there's some people was loving me. At that time I was very, very sick.
And were you in hospital?
Yes, on and off. I can stay hospital 4 days, home 2 days. And he was putting me 24 drips of water, sometimes 20 drip of water. I was very sick at that time. The visitors from here in Scotland, he came to Ekwendeni. He started buying me the drug, but that time the drug was selling 3,700 per bottle.
So you had to pay for the drug at that time?
Yeah, but the friend from the Scotland, he buying me the drug.
They paid for the drugs?
Through the AIDS department.
Through the AIDS department?
Yes.
And so, and after a couple of years, that drug then became free?
Yes.
The government pays for that drug?
Yes, yes, yes.
And you are still on that drug?
Yes, I'm still on the drug.
And does it? How has it changed your life taking this antiretroviral drug?
Now I'm very strong, and I have number of groups of people living with HIV/AIDS, and many people knows that that time I was very sick. So if he come to the hospital, he find that he's HIV positive. He come to me to say, Maria, we need support from you. Yes, I'm employed. I'm working as a home-based care assistant supervisor, and I'm a reader of people with living HIV/AIDS. We take care for the patient who is bedridden. We cleaning the house, washing, bathing. We give the drugs. We have kits of drug like a Panadol, vitamin, iron. There's a patient who is very sick. We come to the hospital to tell the doctor or nurses, because me, I'm not a doctor or nurse. I'm just a home-based care assistant supervisor. So if I can tell the doctor's team of a palliative care team, we go there and see the patient.
And do you do all this on your own, or you are helped by, who helps you?
AIDS department, and
you have volunteers?
Yes, we have volunteers.
How many volunteers do you have?
480 for a Kwendeni catchment area. There's areas who has some 20, some 16 volunteers every area.
So, and you train these volunteers?
Yes, we train the volunteers how to take care of the patient. There's some patient in that area, volunteer can come to the office. Sometimes we walk, or sometimes we come by bicycle, but we have no many bicycles to tell us, and me, I can go there with my friend Webster, and if the patient is very sick, we go and tell the doctor to go there.
You are also involved with looking after support groups for
Yes.
people living with HIV.
Yeah.
What's the point of these support groups?
Every week we met, every support groups, we have 23 support groups. So every week we met the support groups and chatting and sharing the ideas, dancing and singing the song. We teach her how to make soya to make the porridge, to make the milk, to make the meat. Yeah.
Why is food so important? You spend a lot of time either giving out food or teaching people to cook good, healthy meals. Why is food important?
It's important because we cannot take the drug without a food. The drug, we need a food. If you have no food, we look like a malnutrition.
Around Ekwandeni in Malawi, Malawi has 1 million people living with HIV.
Yes, yes.
Many people have died in the past,
yes,
before the drugs were available. And you have many orphans.
Many orphans, yes. My uncle dead, he left her wife and the 7 children with the grandchildren. And there's a lot of people who are suffering with there's a grandmother, we stay with 9 children, orphans, we need the school fees, we need the food, we need the good houses. We call the village headman if you have a funding to build the house. We call the village headman and to choose 1 or 2 who can build the house. So the village headman, we choose it.
So the community is very involved in looking after.
Very, 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 yeah. We do a volunteer to teach the children, and these children is orphans and vulnerable children. We pray together from Monday to Friday. We give a porridge to take every day that area, and we have a children's corner. We meet every Saturday. From morning up to evening, we give the food again. And we have a youth. We meet in the resource center, every different youths. And we have a youth, small children who has HIV positive. We meet once the whole area, and every week we meet every Saturday.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
To chat with patient and to caring the patient, because there's a people who was caring me. That's why, although I feel that I'm not feeling well, but I need to go to chat with patient to take care of the patient. So I really, really enjoy it. If I chat with my friend, I use the Bible verses, Matthew 6, verse 6, to say, if you want to anything, tell God that I want this. So God, He can give you everything you want. Before you do that, you need to respect your things. Yeah. Tell the God truth. God will give you everything you want. That's why I like to tell people that I'm HIV positive, because God, He can give me the more than I expect.